Good evening, our fellow looters. Tonight we're going to be doing Palworld. Last time we left, we're on base level 13, level 35. Once I saw on the tech point tree here, we need refined ingots, which is essentially just ore and coal. How to refine that is through the advanced furnace, which we got through the tech tree. Yeah, it's 2 coal and 2 ore. So I've just been farming up a ton of ore. And I believe we just unlocked it because polymer was also pretty new. Yeah, so 34 in the improved furnace is when you get that recipe. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to start by checking out different locations for our second base. In here you can see we only could do 2 bases. Even if we leveled up one more time, we did a 3rd base. The sphere assembly line 2. Where's that at? You need refined ingots times 100. So that's where we're stuck at the moment. So that's why we need to do the base. Raid approaching. We'll just miss the 4 minutes. That's fine. We'll run over here. So yeah, so we're going to grab our expedition stuff, which is pretty quickly because you just basically take all of that and then reapply it. This will increase with our gym / tower locations. And as you can see, I just have, 6 pieces of poultry we can eat as we go. I think we also had a feed bag. Yeah. Yeah, so we can throw that in here.
Yeah.
All right, and off we go. Oh yeah, and also before I forget, I'll check stream to make sure we're okay on audio. I had some audio issues. I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, but I'm going to check those real quick. Hang on. Not only are we good on audio, but Twitch updated and got some new features, so I'm gonna have to check that out. It's actually showing what I'm broadcasting as, which is pretty neat. So I'll definitely give that a try. I'll give that a look. Oh, I'm playing on controller, so I hit a different button. Okay, so we're gonna look at coordinates for our base. I think the first one is 29, -50. If you did not know, coordinates are up at the top. -50. So it's right up in here. So we're just going to give that a little... I thought there was a house icon. Am I missing it? Yeah, here we go. We'll give that a little house, and then we can actually teleport. Just start walking our way up there. Oh yeah, do we have materials? Well, and by the time we get going, we actually fight the raid. I want to make sure we had materials for the box. I forget what that's called. This, the Pal box. Stone, wood, palladium fragment. You can kind of get it from wherever. Stone, wood, and fragment. We just need a liquid. I'm sure we'll get it as we go. That's a Pal sphere. Grab this for the palladium, or pallium. Grab this for the wood. Do we have that? Yeah, we have clovies done. Is this enough? Yeah, we got enough. We got the 3 stone. Perfect.
Yeah. Huh.
So now we're back into here. Now we can teleport. There we go. Yep, stream's looking good. Let me know if there's any pals you want to see or any questions. I could talk about any points from 0 to where I'm at. And yeah, we'll just be continuing exploring and do a little base building. So The first thing we want to do is just go straight in. We should be fine. I'm not worried about that raid at all. We'll have to come back and capture / fight a bunch of these. I don't think I've been in this area. But I really want to get the base started, which is why we're beelining a little bit. We gotta grab that, though. We're already here. So that's a video game habit. I didn't know that was there. I look at the top of mountains for treasure chests and stuff, because a ton of games have done this before. Yeah, it was just an effigy. Are you coming? There we go. Beeline up a bit. Yeah, let's grab the teleportation spots just in case we need them. There it is. I was looking for it. I saw that in the distance, but I was looking for this. Alright, it still says wave 1 as well. Let's check to see what the raid's doing. I was trying to ignore it, but the fact that it's not working great. Oh my god, yeah, they're getting demolished. Where's wave 2 at? There you go. Oh, they're just 25s. They got some new Pal spheres as well. Nice, Love Ender. It's pretty huge. There's a third wave coming. I'm glad we came back, because a lot of my guys are getting rocked. Okay, they'll auto-revive. That's good at least. I was like waiting for the next round of attacks. There it goes. Raid defeated. And we get some new pals. Oh yeah, we should dump this somewhere. Just spamming boxes in case I need to see. Oh, something else we can do too. We haven't checked eggs. So two-part problem. We'll sort that. I think we had eggs from last time we were in here too. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Ragnarok. Nice. It's just going to be all Ragnarok's. Moldron. I've not seen that before. So nice, we got it twice. Incineram, we got one of those already. Nice, we got 2 Incinerams now. I wonder if I'm getting duplicate eggs, and that's why we're getting the duplicate. Like, I wonder if the eggs are coded as you pick them up. And so when we use our passive on... I forgot his name. Grintail. I wonder if that's why we're getting doubles of the exact same Pokemon type. Or Pal type. Alright, so now we got 20 minutes on those. You can just throw a bunch of these in. So I want to keep the wood. We need the stone back, wherever that one. Yeah, not seeing it in there. Alright, we just need one of these. Like a literal one. That's fine, I'll take the 19, I guess. I know, but they have weight. That's good, man. Okay, give you a stone back. We can teleport back and head back to north. Yeah, I'm glad we grabbed the fast travel point and traveled back. That was a lifesaver. Yeah, that worked out really well. Agreed. Okay, so now we can start dumping. So as you saw, I have 241 hyperspheres. So we're doing good on ore. So we're going to start going through the lesser pal spheres as well. I don't know why they're running. If they get one shot or not. Oh, missed that. Yeah, it's like you watched your buddy get destroyed. There you go. That's a bit closer in levels. Still getting wrecked, though. Throw them both. Alright, I'll up the ball on the elbow font. Ooh. Yep. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, he did not want to join us. He chose death. Grab the bronze cherry while we're here too. Oh, the wave worm's almost dead. Holy shit. Switch them out. Switch to Chillette. We'll up to hyperspheres in case they, yeah, I was just saying in case that happens, he's almost dead. What a difference on the new spheres. So what are you all about? Guess we can't talk to it. Maybe it was his pal by accident. If it was, I didn't mean to. I thought it was a wild pal. Too much. There we go. Can't get much more accurate than that. Gonna pull him out at this point. That works. Yeah. I'll hop down to grab this. That's part of why I didn't want Van Worm to die, is just because he's our mount. I'm heading the wrong way too. I want to go north. We can grab these pals while we're here too. This is why having the ranged bow is so good, is you can just start pulling things to fight. Yeah, maybe this guy's a bit too strong, though. Yeah, that's not weaker. Yeah, my guys are really leveled comparatively. We're 30 fighting 15s. 5 levels matter, so, 15 are just getting destroyed. I wonder if it's better to just capture them straight up. Like, just start throwing balls without weakening them. And go west. Yeah, there we go. There's a spear over there. There's also a cave structure over there, which is interesting. So there's 2 types of caves. You can walk in caves, which is what that looks like. And then there's caves that are instances. Like that. So there you go. That's a perfect example. The cave on the right is the kind you can just explore. This is the kind where you can jump in and see what's happening. We might jump in real quick. I got the fast travel.
Yeah.
Oh, one's dead by accident, so we're gonna pull you back and get some going here. So we have like 200 spheres to use. See if I can get the rib bunny. What level is this for? Waiting 2. 29, that's not bad. I don't know why the rib bunny keeps breaking out. Fine, I'll use the better ball. Yeah, I see that's 80 some, 90 some percent catch rate. I'm just trying to burn through the lesser spheres, that's all. We could just make the newer ones at this point. It's just ingots / ore, which we're auto farming, which is why it's not a big deal anymore. This is interesting. I've never seen an egg right off the beginning. So this is why I have Grintail. So when you pick this guy up, assuming it'll even let me. Yeah, verdant egg. Okay. We had a 50-50 chance of getting 2 instead of 1. We got the 1. Are we just going to start right at the boss? Like, what is this? I've been doing a lot of the lower level caves. I've not seen this style of cave before. Yeah, it's just giving you straight loot. Okay. Very strange. Usually you have a long path, corridors into multiple entries, and you fight a pal at the end. This one just had an egg in it, and 3 chests. Alright, let's show off what Grintail could do. You can just jump up and slam. Good, didn't quite get the 1 shot. Now we can go. Like that. Did you die? Fight that next. Oh. 58%. We should still be okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. It's another Grintail. Fight. I was gonna die, yeah. That's fine. We didn't need the rib bunny. We do need the other one, though. Pull him back. Floppy. That works. So we can go north or west, it looks like. Yeah, what the hell's that? Ooh, another egg. Let's see if we can get lucky with the grin tail again. There you go, got two. So this is what I was saying, because we got two large eggs there. I wonder if they're going to be the same pal. Okay, we actually do need these, but these keep getting one shot, so can we just like throw spheres? 46%, that's not bad. Maybe up the sphere by one? I can't believe that worked. They're like, hey, we know you're overpowered. Can you just, you know, throw some spheres? I didn't know you could catch them at full health like that. I thought you had to weaken them. So there's the quick way to the top of the tower, and then this should give us the Assassin's Creed look at the area. Or Breath of the Wild, whichever game type you prefer. It's very pretty. Area map unlocked. Yeah, so you can see there's more of the map now. Check on stream real quick. Okay, good. So I'm showing up okay. Alright, everyone looks good there. So, cool thing, once you're up here, now I can just stay up. We lost our stand, though. I want to get our guy recharged. So you can fly over, which is what we're going to do. So we want to angle this up. Yeah, we're trying to get a little more northeast, because we're going to go to this and then here. Yeah, now we got full stam. We can just fly up here. So why this matters is because you already, stamina is used for going up or down, so you can just save all your stam to going horizontal. And you can also glide from here on out too once he runs out of stam, or just let him fall and not take damage. Either way works. All right, we're getting low. Are we going? Yeah, we can keep going. He saw my power. Didn't even want to fight it. Ooh, another egg. One or two. Ooh, we just got the one. Yeah, it should be around here. There it is. So we just got on the map so we can jump down. Go nuts. Oh, he walked in front of that.
Yeah.
41% capture rate. Still won't do it. There we go. Hit him in the butt. 62 is a good start. Where'd the other one go? Not sure. I'd have laughed if that egg trick worked here. If it said ×2. I don't think it's how it works. Like, it's just the Palia eggs.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hate when they jump like that. Alright, we got one captured.
Yeah.
Alright, we can just jump straight down from here. Yeah, nobody claimed it. So I'm on a server with a couple of friends, and I was wondering if, since I'm a little late to the party, I was wondering if anybody claimed it.
Yeah.
You just killed 2 of them? Wow. I was just gonna throw, on the Taco Tacos, I was just gonna throw some spheres, but they just wanted to blow up on us. And my pal took that as aggressive. Alright, so what is all this? Oh my god, so that's pure quartz. So it's iron. Let's get a sky view. So quartz, iron, and 1 coal spot? That can't be right. What the hell is this tree doing over here, too? Alright, we don't need the bunnies. We need this one. Oh, I don't have the bow out.
Yeah.
He swatted it away. I have no idea what happened there, so I'm just gonna let him. The swatting away is really funny.
Yeah.
We'll go to Hypersphere if we need to.
Yeah.
70, 80%. Nice. Still not enough? I was gonna say 81% is not enough. It went from 81 to 81. Usually goes up each percent. Oh, these teach skills. My inventory is full. You just obtain a few tech points. Let's do that. Gain stamina. Let's do that. Ancient tech points. Potato seeds. I'm looking to see if there's anything else we can consume like that. This we could just straight consume. Good. Now we have 4 slots. That should be fine. Now we have 2 slots. Okay, let's go back to the air so we can see this base location. So I don't see coal. That's the only thing I'm a little nervous about. So it looks like it has stone. So it looks like it has quartz, that 1 sulfur. And iron. Let me see if there's anything else. Directly on the hill, right above the base. It's a master of, you can build your automated infrastructure at the bottom of the nearby the past choke point to quickly mine the coal right above you. So 188.7. It's 188. Directly on the hill right above this base. Yeah, so it doesn't sound like you can do both. Sulfur, coal, charcoal coal substitution, or in quotes. Build, that's fine. I'm reading through this article to see where we can look at another base. Nice, Pal's returned. So this place is good, but doesn't have coal. So honestly, this is like a baller first base setup, but how do you get this far in on your first base, right? Level 23, you'd have to run it too. Yeah, it wouldn't be really safe. So let's do 295.1. 295. That's not good. So it's like right. It's right around here. Okay, so let's mark that. So what? 295.1. Yeah, right in there. So this is in part why we fly around and grab all these little capture points too. Okay, so this is one area. It's honestly not bad because you get 3 nodes essentially. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Yeah, because that gives me a good idea. Then we can compare heading over, and plus we got the learn TMs. All right, so I'm gonna head northeast. So this is also in part why I have the mega grappling gun, is so we can scale mountains like that. I'm also gonna grab pals as we go too, because why not? Oh, that's a waste. Alright, he doesn't like that either.
Yeah.
Back! What is he, scorer at? 17% will increase the sphere. 31?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 31 to 57 just for going from, what was it, Giga to Hyper? Yeah. So we just might need to use Hyperspheres going forward. So this is why we use the grappling gun. You can see no mark with the mark. Boom.
Huh?
Yeah, We just fly up that way next. Now that we scaled up a bit, now I can just fly. Is that a bee? Yeah, it's a queen bee, but I don't want to be that aggressive. Yeah, 38 is going to kick my butt. She usually has a ton of people on her. She's a queen bee, so she usually has a bunch of people nearby. What are we looking for? Go on here ultimately. I guess it's scaled this way. Should be somewhere in the mountains. Huh. We must be a low enough level that everything's outgrowing us again. We're gonna throw defensive. Ooh, I don't want to fight that either. What aggroed us? We killed it. Now that I did want to fight. What I'm questioning is this guy right here. I think we can capture the non-normal gear rats. Oh my god. Yeah, that thing. Who just, dark waved Kamehameha at us. That sucked, because we're right next to that, too. Yes, this is what you do. Just go back to base. And we grab a flying pal, and we just fly back. The funny part is, I did just get done saying I probably don't want to fight that. Oh yeah, and we can just teleport. So normally we would teleport to here. We gotta go from here. And just be safe. You can sleep together with your pals in their beds? That's so cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, there's a ton of cosmetic stuff like that that I'm not familiar with. I am really grateful that didn't aggro. Alright, we'll just fly straight to the X. But those red glowing pals, I forget their in-game name, but they're basically like souped up evil pals. I don't think you can capture them because of that. I think you can only fight them, but they are souped up. So like, if you're level to level and you're struggling with the non-souped up versions, then don't fight the souped up versions like we just did. Because you saw what happens. You just get one shot. Like this is, I couldn't even dodge it. So why would take a flying pal other than the obvious of staying safe? You can actually grab your stuff from the beam as well, which is pretty cool. No, I don't want to not want to pull aggro. I don't know why it stuttered just there. So if we die again, we drop this fan worm as well. So check this out. So we're in the air a bit. This is what I wanted to grab. We can just hit take all. Did it not like it? Yeah, it auto-equipped everything. Something bugged. Not sure what. Yeah, I got my glider. Got our spheres, so we can fight. God. I just wreck him. We're switching them out so we don't lose our ride. Oh, I'm gonna die again for sure. I'm blown away. We didn't die right there. Just gonna start throwing pals. Yep, there it goes. We got one. Now there's 2 deaths. What the hell's this? Oh, we can actually still see the spawning points? That's interesting. Are there any other spawn points? Oh yeah, you can start over here. That's really interesting. Now that we've gotten a lot of the map discovered, that's cool that you can really see how you want to play. Yeah, we started over here just because all the stars were maxed. We still got time before other people can loot our stuff. And even if other people could loot our stuff, I'm on a friend server. So, like, no one's going to be mean about it. Yeah, we did catch one. What does he do? Changes type to electric plus 5%. Then you get more movement speed. Max 50% stand? That's crazy. It's a 4 battery? Oh my god. Well, let's see if we can make one. We gotta go this way. So it's tech. It's gonna be on the right here somewhere. Yeah, we can. Don't have the cloth. Let's get that going. Alright. So we can't ride it, but we at least have a pal start working it. If we can't ride it, let's switch that. Throw that there. Then we want set worker preferences. Honestly, that should be fine. I just wanted him for this. Let's grab our eggs while we're in our loop. Pyron, nice, that's new. Another Van Worm, always good to see. Just more Van Worms. Sweet. And a Reptyro? Oh, that's huge. Reptyro. Let's see if we can find... I had to sort first, that's why I said let me see if we can find them. So we got up to level 5 mining with those Moltrons. Holy cow. Something killed our... Oh yeah, incapacitated. We're gonna remove that. So he did mining 3, which is why we're flipping this out to mining 5. Holy cow. We got really lucky on these eggs. They're huge. Nice. Oh, they're on us. That's why we couldn't find them. So 4 and 2... 5 and 5. That's what I remember about the Reptaros, is they're 5 fire, 5 mining. These guys are also 5 fire, 5 mining. Holy cow. So yeah, we just need as many of those as we can get for mining. We're gonna... now we have a new problem where... our party is low level. Before we had 30s where we could fight, now we got a weird problem trying to grab our stuff without aggroing. I think the play here is going to be going back and just being as high as we can. So we're going to try to rest up before we get there, and then try to jump off a mountaintop or something to
いや
not aggro. We want Paul the X. Yes, that's what's wild is like right here, these are 28s and we're not pulling. Because we're 38, so maybe we have to be within like 3 to 5 levels. That's a great question. So what is aggro range and level? I wanted to ask that. If there's any other questions like that, let me know. So I can do some research and see if we can get something on there. So we can also pick up our pals and they'll just teleport back to the base too, so we don't have to worry about that. It's the items I'm more worried about because that we may have to drop something if we can't. If we have like a full inventory. Alright, so far so good, no pulls. This is what I was talking about. So before we get to the chaos portion, just go straight up at this point. Okay, we're about halfway. There's the teleporter. Let's grab that. I don't have a way to glide, though. Okay, so we're going to try to grab our stuff, then beeline there. Is going to be what we're trying to do. It's going to be really close. We don't aggro. Oh, we're out of aggro range. Is there anything in here? Okay, good. We got the first pile. So you can hover with infinite stam, FYI. It's when we run out of stam like we're about to. Fuck. Okay, we got one set. Okay. So far so good. So we're over encumbered by one object. Don't want to drop stone. We can eat the egg. In fact, we can... Oh, no. Eat the egg. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the downside is we still have a level 9 Vanworm, but... we should have the rest of our pals. Yeah, 31, 31, 31, 31. So we are going to have to go back and fix that. These are good electric types, though. I like their moveset. Alright, back to base. Where the hell are we? There we go. I always find this guy, and then teleport like this, as we pull. Let's see if we're dead, I wonder. Like, do you take damage as you teleport away? No, but we are taking the wrong... It's under inventory, right? We have the wrong gear on. There we go. Now we're not taking cold damage. Alright, so we're done with the 9 Vanworm. With the 32. Yeah, 5 and 5. That's insane. I guess I get rid of one of the Pickens. Speed defense. He's meant to be working. Yeah, get rid of this guy. So I do lose a hand in watering, which is unfortunate, but we do make up for it in mining. Alright, we can worry about the rest of that later. Okay. We're out of order. Okay. Whew. Something like that. Sort. Excellent. All that for that one teleportation spot. Oh, we made it. Still looking for a base. We're getting there. One crawl point at a time. See if we can fly up as we go. Definitely our next point investment. Actually, we should have a couple of point investments. Go into health. Just so we can survive. Yeah, if you didn't know about stat points, I believe like the tier list is put stamina to like 150, and then weight and health. Health and weight is everything else you put in. If you're wondering why my stamina is higher than 200, I think I put points into it to get to 200, and then I found in caves you can get that item to make it over, to increase your stamina even further. So you don't need a ton of stamina. Let me see while we're falling here. Good, stream's still working. We're going to that point. I'm looking for a landing point here shortly. That works. Alright, I can keep going. I wonder what the box I labeled here is. I wonder if it's just this. What is that? Or sect? We've not had the greatest luck, so I'm probably not going to fight. Oh yeah, here you go. Iron and coal. So this isn't a bad spot. Let me grab this. Alright, northeast we go. If we start falling, I'm going to glide a bit. So I want to keep eyeing the sky. Okay, what is this? I don't know if this is something in-game. Okay, so this is the Free Pal Alliance. Nope. I don't know who attacked who first, but I didn't want that. Got a free arrow. I thought this was like a fan-made or a friend structure made. Not something we can attack. That's cool. I've not dealt a lot with the free... Whoa! With the Free Pal Alliance believers. I'll switch stamina bars. I wonder if I could switch. Okay, I can switch from looking at pal-wise. Yeah, even though we're higher level, yeah, because we're 38, our pals are only 31. That's also not helping our case. 54, no thank you. Seared Realm with a Swift. Please don't attack. Let's get out of here. It's crazy, this boss here is only 35, everyone else is like 50. Okay, so over here somewhere is the suggested point for a house, which I think is a lie, because this does not look good. You guys aggressive? That seemed to be. That's nice. So I wonder if it's just the certain pals are aggressive more than others. These guys are great. Sweet. Except I can't get the coins. Let's just feed done. There we go. Now I can get the coins. So where was it? It was saying... I wonder if I got the coordinates flip-flopped. 295, 1. Now that's pretty spot on. Let's look up another spot. There's got to be a better spot than that. I keep saying that too, like there's got to be a better spot, but maybe not. Ore and coal. So this guy's saying negative 150, negative 300. So negative 150. What the hell's our cursor? There we go. 150, negative 300. So it should be 150, 330. So it should be about there. There is a teleport spot nearby, so we can go that route. How are you not mounted? Where are you going? I like how it was pathing, even though it could fly. It's like, why would you do that? Alright, let's fast travel to the next closest point. Which is right over here. So we go here, or we can go here, it looks like. Let's give this a try. That's random that there's just a key over here. We can lockpick this. Oh yeah, we can go over a lockpicking tutorial too. So lockpicking took me a minute because it's a feel thing. See how, so this is a full arch left to right. And you can hear it latch, so that's your hint. But if you don't know what you're doing, you can also like turn and see how it fights you. When you hear the click, it's either going to fight you more like that or less. See how I can turn it farther now? So if I go back to here, it fights immediately. Now it doesn't. Yeah, then it breaks and nothing really happens if it breaks. There you go. So yeah, just got to find the sweet spot. What the hell is that? Did I leave it on the ground? Crossbow schematic? That's huge. Oh, that's why we're missing a spot. It's because we don't have food. We have the food slots. Nothing in them. Alright, so before I forget again. There's something nearby. I heard it, but I don't see it. Alright, so before I forget again, let's empty our bags. We can head back to the base for that. Quick stash. Yeah, anything else that we can't quick stash? Oh yeah, we actually have quite a bit of a schematic. We have eggs we can finish up too. Ooh, 30 minutes. That's our first 30-minute egg. It must be huge. Yeah, I thought we had one more. So if you're wondering why our egg timers look so low, you can change it on the server. We can also go here. So we want wood. Yeah, let's just dump wood in. We can collect wood and stone once we find a base, right? Right? Oh no. Yeah, I guess we can dump it in for now. Alright, so the next place we're checking out is up here. So I'm gonna go here and fly northwest. Just grab this real quick. Do you even need the deer? No. Got the deer already. I think we also got the woolly pops. Oh! So if you're wondering why I have Chillette, check this out. Not mean to anger the woolly pops, but, you know, this will happen. Check this out. I thought this was cool. I don't know if this is a 1.0 thing or if Gillette could always do this. So if you get deep enough into the water, which I don't know if this water is even deep enough to do so, Gillette's swim speed way increases. A little bridge. I didn't see that. I think the stream may have stopped. Give me a sec to check. There you go. Perfect. You see how the changed? Look how fast you go in the water. And then you can even fish. So that's what this is right here. It's a fishing spot while you're on a water Pokemon. Or water pal. So much fun. So that's why I have a lot of the pals that I do. Is just so you can keep exploring faster, essentially. Alright, let me check. Those two look decent. Yeah, we're still going. We're still recording. That's good. Okay, yeah, just checking to make sure. Stream stuttered and got me nervous. Sometimes it stutters right before it goes offline, like my internet went out. Oh my god, we're in the completely wrong direction. I went this way down the river instead of this way. Ugh. Well, back in the water we go. Alright. I was just too excited to show off Chilette's power. So we just went south instead of north, so let's head back to go north. I don't have any bait to go check out whatever that is. So we can fight this dire howl to show you how strong these guys can be. This is a level 10 dire howl, who does not even get close to one shot. Yeah, so they're just 0 or 0%. Yes, this level 10 is taking on my 31. Is actually doing a bit of damage. And that Predator Core plus Giant Palworld is what we wanted. The rest of these guys kind of don't care about. Mercy hit. Mercy hit does not apply to the pals. There we go. So yeah, we've just invested in mount as many things as we can. Alright, so whatever the hell that is. The comet marked on the map. I don't remember if I did that or if it's part of the environment. What the hell is this? Stam, crude oil, crossbow schematic. I think we already got that exact crossbow schematic too. So we may have a duplicate. But the 2 stamina remedies is crazy. Yeah, our stamina is now up to 240. Just from those little potions. Alright, now we're going the right direction. Let's see if Chilette's the way to go, or flying's the way to go. Not deep enough. Alright, we'll go back to flying then. Now it might be deep enough. Look at that the water color difference. Let's switch and find out. Yeah, because this is faster. Okay, so we want to go right up on the left bank. I guess it'd be the east bank, but we're heading northwest to it. This looks as good a spot as any. Then we just fly it. Now, the reason why we did that is because our flyer doesn't have as much stam as the swimmer, so that's why we switch. Like we did. Where is it? It should be right here. There it is. We flew around it. I just see the 20 meter and I can't find it as we circle. Alright, so our house location is just south of here. Ooh, we haven't seen this pal before. That's ice type. It's the ice hedgehog type. Did you die?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Wow. That is one low health pal. Jolthog Chrysalis. Alright, so I wonder if they can give me the pal fluids for the farm. I really need one of those. Oh yeah, let's fly up so we can see where the hell we're at. What the hell's that? A Puffalt? Let's see if we don't one-shot it. And we one-shot it. Oh, it's highly effective, that's why. Ooh, okay, so we have 2 ore spots, a coal spot, but no sulfur. Let me make sure. Like, it's definitely ore. It's definitely coal. Still ore. The ore types look different, so I wonder if they're like a different category. What the hell's this? Just regular stone. Okay. It looked different. I thought it would be something else. Yeah, like that doesn't look like coal, but it is. So I always double check. So is there anything else I've missed? Oh, there's one sulfur spot down there. So this, if we decided to do this, this may take some base finagling. What the hell is that over there? What if that's another PAL Alliance area? So this also doesn't have quartz. So I'm not inclined to do this one just because all this has is coal and iron with one sulfur node. What were the other screenshots? Yes, first of all, we can take a screenshot. See if I can get it, because there's the sulfur on the left. And then where were my other screenshots taken? So there's the one we just did. The one that was basically coal and iron. And one that was, I think, one coal, but had... Why did I not like this location? Oh, because it had quartz, iron, sulfur, but no coal. Okay, so we still haven't really found an ideal location then. Each base is like 2 out of the 3. Because we're wanting coal, sulfur, quartz. And we're getting iron as a bonus, so that's like our bonus 4th. But we're still on the hunt for a spot. Or unrateable, that's funny. Quartz, sulfur, oil. I have not gotten as far as oil. Oh, see, this website actually gave screenshots. This is nice. But it doesn't really show much. Oh, that's because I'm on oil. That makes sense. I don't know what I'm looking at with oil. Sulfur base location work in progress. You don't say. Yeah, so there's a bunch of like quartz only as well. Alright, so that website's a bust. Reddit's a bust. Where haven't I checked? So that's only the one location. That's beyond us. All right, let's see what Game 8 says. I used to use them for other stuff back when I played gacha games. Where the hell? There's so many ads. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Let me see if I can zoom out. I just put Chrome to like 90% just so I can even see their website. There's so many ads. There we go. Or wood sulfur, or sulfur, sulfur. Best Manning Pals tier list. Yeah, so just nobody has this? I thought this would, for a game that's been in early access for 2 years, I thought this problem would have been solved for mid-game. But I guess people don't want to give up their spots. If you found a nice spot, people don't want to talk about it. Yeah, so quartz, sulfur, and ore. Is your mid-game coal substitute. How do you get a coal substitute? Maybe that's the play. Hang on. Is there a coal substitute in Palworld? Charcoal serves as a direct crafting substitute for coal in mid to late game recipes. Replace coal for core recipes such as refined ingots. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're trying to get refined ingots. Okay, so no. No is that answer. What is this guy saying? Best oil, best raid proof, massive double base location, best mid game. I have no idea what this guy's gear looks like. That's crazy looking too. There we go. Like 2951. I thought we were already there. 29. Positive 29. Negative 51. Yeah, so we've already been there. That's not a bad place to be. Just doesn't have coal. What was this other one? Negative 255.46. There's 46. So it's definitely a black. We've never been here. So what is it? It's 2. Negative 255. Oh my god, it's so sensitive. I have to zoom in for this one. That's close enough. Then what? 46? Yeah, that's close enough both times. So that's location. That's location. Okay, we're not too far off. Yeah, this only has one sulfur and no quartz. That's why we're not going here. Oh, I guess you don't have infinite stam just hovering. I thought you did. That's fine, nothing attacked us. Exactly one short cliffside, yeah, which does not make sense. So it's saying 29, negative 50, 188.7. What's 188.7? Yeah, that's pretty close. $29, 150, 188. There you go. So this, they're saying 9. What was the base location? 29.50. Yeah, I guess we're heading there. I guess we'll go here and just not have the coal because everything else seems really good. Where are we at? Let's turn around and teleport back. So that's what a YouTuber said. That's what Reddit said. That's what Google is saying. Yeah, let's grab this. Yeah. Is the base location, since you can't, I guess they made it so you can't have it all, which makes sense, right? You don't want one base to vastly overpower everyone else. Everyone is saying this location's the best for mid-game, the one that's above us. And then you have your second location where you can either fly your mount to and from or move your first base to wherever this is going to be. Your first base will take some time, though. You can have this mirror match fight. Ah, I wanted the bow out. I wondered if that was going to hit the next one over. Oh yeah, regular pal ball worked. Who knew?
Yeah.
Come with us. Ooh, it died, so if it doesn't capture this, it's done zoned. It chose death over us. I always find it really funny when pals do that. Yeah, so they just say this base is the best. Because you can get all the different nodes you can get, essentially. Yeah, so it's quartz, iron. I thought there was one sulfur. Yeah, there's the sulfur node. So as long as we get all of this in the circle, we should be okay. Let's get the cantripy out of here for now.
Yeah.
Again, we'll see if he wants to join us or die. He chose death. How are they moving and sleeping? That's crazy. We'll have the red bunny go first. I want the green one, is what we're here for. I think the server might be need to be restarted. Some animation weirdness going on. Yeah. That works. Oh, there's two. Oh, now there's one. Sometimes I find it helpful to have their buddies die in front of them. This was not one of them. So we just let the ball chance. Weaken them this way. Sometimes they just need a different health percentage. I'm actually getting low in health from just this guy. There we go. Need two more. Alright, so we gotta figure out where we're putting the base. Oh, we don't have wood? Alright, we can fix that. Perfect, we have enough wood now. So we need a PAL box. But I don't think it shows... Oh, it does show the circle. Look at that. Yeah, so I think we wanted something like... See the blue line outside of there, but not with the stones. We want it, like, well in the circle, too. We don't want it on the edge. Because I've seen it glitch out sometimes. Let's place it there and then check... Okay, hang on. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to check. So we don't need that node. That's fine. But we're not even getting the sulfur node. Huh. That's pretty bad. So it needs pulled like down and to the right a little bit. Cancel. So we want... Let's try like here. Okay, so we're a little bit better there. A little bit worse here. I don't know if they can farm that. I also don't know if it matters, because we get 3 quartz nodes here, so if we lose a quartz node there, does it matter? Yeah, I'd really rather have the sulfur node than the quartz node, so let's pull it in a little further. So just down a hair.
Ah!
You... Okay, so we have rotate. Yeah, R2 axis alignment, but that doesn't look good. Yeah, so it's kind of... Oh! I have to rotate it in a way. Run a hill. Alright, we're well within the circle here, so that's really good. We can swing it left a little if we need to. We're actually looking really good on the right. Yeah, these are the 2 nodes we're missing here. We're missing the quartz node here, but we got this one still. So I'm okay with that. If we have this one here, those over there. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? Does anybody in chat have any chime in? If there's any edging one way or the other in the circle? I'll wait a minute or two. So yeah, let's start at the sulfur point and fly around. There's a big gap here, which I guess we could put structures. But really we just need this to mine. This is all within scope. It's this area that we're really questioning. This is the only part that's out of scope. So we could fight over the iron node, which we don't really care about. So we can make iron. We can just make ore at this point. This node we would pull, but it's on the exact opposite node of the sulfur. Nah, I'm gonna build it. Let's say it looks good. I say it looks good. Thanks, everyone. All right, let's build it. All right. Wow, we do just get a whole fuck ton. All right, let's sort by mining. And it does not show the pals from the other base. Can we fast travel? Oh, that's too good. Yeah, so we might have to leapfrog bases. We'll try to start leveling. But this is what I wanted to get done tonight, was find a second base who could start grinding while the server's up. And then by Wednesdays, which is I normally stream again, we can go from there. So let's pull out miners. We don't really need miners if the other place is going to be the miner. There we go. So we'll pull these guys out. So we do need electricity. That's wood and planting. Same here. This is the better. This is like the better miner wooder planter. This guy can get pulled. This honestly frees up our PAL usage here too. So I use him as a waterer. So I don't want to pull that completely. I guess this guy can go too. Yeah, the rest are fine. So this frees up 4 slots. So we do miss out on this, which is where we get the bulk of our ore. But we have a ton of ore at this point. And I think the other location is going to just continue to get even more ore. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. Where the hell's our other base at? There it is. That's so nice. You could fast travel between bases. That's such a good quality of life. I don't remember if you could do that in the past or not. But it's really nice to have it now. Alright, so first thing I want to do is go to the end. And then we'll start throwing miners in. What they should start doing, we're going to need food. We're going to need food of some kind. We're going to need PAL beds of some kind. Extremely unhealthy due to neglect. That's so funny. They start working or no? They do. So this is what we're seeing. So we're going to have a bunch of PALs start mining the land. You don't want to go too nuts on miners, but you do want to like a solid 4 or 5. Yes, we pulled the 4 we needed. These are the 3 and 5. Okay. So let's get one more miner. Yeah, these guys are good because they're planters. And then this will also be good because it's transporter water. So put down a slot. Alright, let's start building, I guess, for lack of a better spot. So we want to build in this corner away from where the nodes spawn, because we don't want to overwrite the spawning nodes. So we're going to need wood and stone for chests. We're just going to need straight food as well. I wonder if we could teleport with a full stack. Yeah, let's give that a try while they're cleaning up. We need a transporter too. I didn't think about that till just now. Huh. 4 or 5 transporter. That's hilarious. They're boss level Ragnarhawks? Hmm. Yes, these work. Alright, then we'll teleport and start building stuff. Moving raw materials over so we can build stuff. That is one downside, that they just don't link the bases. You can just go nuts on building. But I guess we have to have some drawbacks in our PAL game, huh? That's one thing I did like about Dragon Quest Builders 2, is Dragon Quest Builders 1, people complain about the limited inventory space, so in 2, they're just like, carry everything with you at all times. Just go nuts. We don't care. So I just thought that was a funny dev message to the audience. Alright, now we can start dumping this kind of stuff. This, honestly, can just go this way. Same here. I don't know why they have two different timestamps on the timers, so we'll just stack them. Alright, so we basically just need a lot of... Where'd they go? I'll take the wood, because we're gonna need wood anyways. I was hoping this had stone in it. Yeah, there we go. So just take a full stack of stone and a full stack of wood. Let's see if it'll let us teleport. This should be the wood pile. There it is. Okay. Hey, it lets us do it. I didn't think it would. So the early games of Palworld, you couldn't move at all once you were over encumbered to a certain point. So I do like the fact you can crawl a little bit. So the old strat was put a chest right there, but because we can actually move a little, we can finagle the chest wherever we want it. Yeah, because see how it says too close here, but you can build it here, but then not here. It's that kind of stuff. We want it built towards us since we just teleported. Perfect. Now we can stash the wood and stone. Just gonna make whatever at this point. So we want a feed box. I guess we just have the feed box here, to be honest. Just use these. My pals were hungry. That's what I figured. So now that solves the food problem temporarily, so they can eat when they're hungry. Now we can start throwing beds down. That's the next problem to solve. Do we have a tech spot? Okay, so we leveled a little bit. Let's see what we got. High quality cloth. Yeah, large pal bed. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Huge feed bag also helps. We'll probably need these later. Refined metal armor. Oh, but it's only level 1 for cold and heat resistance. That's kind of nuts. Meteor launcher. Can be crafted on the weapon side. You need meteorite ammo though too. Oh my gosh. Scatter sphere launcher. We're getting into the stuff I've never seen before. That's why I'm asking. The new type of launcher that fires a large number of spheres. Capture a herd of pals. Oh, here we go. Coal quarry. You can just make your coal. That's huge. Oh, but we just burned the last of our ancient points. Whoops. That's probably fine. That sucks. You gotta pick and choose, though. We just gotta get more... You know, you can get more ancient points. They're just harder to get. Okay, so now that we know, we don't know how to make hardwood, so this is straight out. So cloth, wood, board, nail, and fiber. Let's go grab those. Yeah, because it gives you 20% recovery feed. Or we could just do wood and fiber. We'll see how much of what we have. We'll see how much of what we have already built. I almost said in stock, like it was a retail store. But we'll have to see if I have wood or nails made. If not, I'll have to make some more. All right, so we have 76 and 137. That's not bad. Now, where I put them is another question. I know that's what the nails that go. We can grab some of the fiber as well. I have no idea. What's the other one we need? Wooden board. There we go. We'll just grab all of these. We can always make more. Yeah, so then once we're done getting the base set up to where it's functional, the next thing we'll do is just continue exploring and capturing pals and see what we can find. That's really how you level, is just run around capture bits. Then I'll see if I can do the sandbox portion offline, where we can just let all this collect overnight, and I'll see what I can build tomorrow. Tomorrow post-work, and then we'll resume again on Wednesday. I just try to do what I think is boring, where you just sit there crafting or making stuff. Okay, so over here... Oh, we missed cloth. Let's go grab that. I figured this will also help me teleport enough so I know where both bases are on the maps pretty easily. Alright, where be cloth? We only have 7 cloth made. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Let's make some more cloths. We're going to use it. I made that cloth thinking we're going to need it for high cloth, not realizing that we also need just straight cloth for building a second base. They haven't mined that yet. How many do we need? 13? So that's 4. Guess it doesn't have to be exact. Yeah, this is why having a Pen King is really good, is because they're just so versatile. Did you really just delete these two? How rude. Oh, yeah, that's gonna take a minute. We'll let that build out for a hot sec then. Alright, so that takes care partially of the bed situation. Next would be these. I don't have coolant. I don't even know if I have PAL fluids. That might be a problem. What's the difference? 0.3 sand recovery speed. Is there... We didn't hit this in the tech, did we? I'm looking to see what the next hot tub would be. Foundations, that's awesome. Yeah, so this is up to 50, and I don't know what any of that is, so... I'm guessing we didn't pass it then. Yeah, because we just got large beds here. Yeah, we just got high quality at 31. So note to self, make more cement. But really we just need paldium fragments and pal fluids. But they're mining instead of picking it up. What's the thing that lets you dictate jobs? I don't know or remember what it's called. Here we go. So ingots and cement. Okay, so we gotta make cement anyways. In addition to being able to issue orders, lowers the sand for working at the base. Yeah, so we need this anyways. So we gotta make cement. Okay, so while we're waiting, where is handiwork? So this gives us a 3. She's also a miner, so that also doesn't really help us. Yeah, I need a non-miner handiwork person. The fact that they plant, what's the 2? Plants and gathering, that's pretty huge. So we might just use these. What are these called? Petelias? They're great. We need something that waters. Okay. Yeah, waters and transports, that's really nice. Just limit it. Yeah, that'll work. Pals without beds will get stressed. Yeah, that's why we're trying to make them. Alright, we can let this get sorted out. Alright, cement and ingots. I know we have the ingots already made. Goes up, pure quartz. Let's get another couple of chests going. That should be plenty. That way we can just drop this stuff off so we don't have to keep tipping it back and forth weight-wise. Start pulling the next batch as they're building. Alright, so the real verdict. So we have 10 cement, so we need a lot more than that. So somebody is making stuff, so that's good. We don't have the aquatic pal fluids. That's the problem. So let's see how we can make that. So an easy way so you can get aquatic pal fluids is go down here, click farming. And you can see this. Yeah, this gives you ice organs. You can just read on the pals. The fence on the right is the first thing you're looking for, and then when you read in the description of the partner skill, it gives you the rest of it. So this is wool, milk, high quality pal oil. That's huge. We'll need that. Aqua pal fluids. Sure, but it's only a ranch 1, which is a little disappointing. Aside the breeding farm, the breeding speed is increased. Alright. None of my guys that I have equipped do farming, right? No. I didn't know Chillette did. That was the one that went through my head. Nimble. Patient. That's just full cooldowns. Runner. Runner's not bad. Does not sleep and continues to work even at night? That. Insomnia is so good. Alright. Throw you down here. This is exactly why we need one of these. Because now I can say... I don't think the farm is in here, is it? Yeah! So I can just say go here. Have both of you just go to the ranch. So you can have 4 into the ranch? That's crazy. I thought it was just 2. So if you don't like that method, you could also do this. Yeah, this is the only one lit up. We're going to turn you off as well. So that way they are only ranching on this screen. So this is one way of saying we're only ranching. Then we're also saying prioritizing it here. That's the idea. Oh, we'll also just grab these. Yoink. Okay, so we don't have cement. We only need 30. Sure do. Holy shit, we have just enough. This should also craft. Yeah, they're both in there. Sweet. So that's going to craft. We're holding down the work to speed them up. Yeah, so that's going to help that craft to see if we can get the aquatic pal fluids, so then we can get the hot springs going. So that way our guys' sands don't lose craziness. All the things you got to do to keep your pals alive, huh? All right, so far so good on there. The other thing is, I built this so long ago, I can't remember what these were called. Just red berry plantations. Yeah, here you go, berry plantation. So berry seeds, wood, and stone. That makes sense. So we need berry seeds, whatever the hell those would be. We have a ton of berries still. We just grab the next batch, to be honest. I have a chest over here, so these might be where they're going. Okay, grab that ore, grab that wood. Yeah, that's enough berry seeds for now, that's fine. We'll just clean out the rest of this and just leave that there. Okay, we're waiting on... We're so close. We're just waiting on the cement, and then we'll teleport over and see what we can make. Oh my god, that's so good that you could just keep making them. Do we have it on us? We do. So we have the cement already. Teleport over, see what we can make. Good. Okay, so they're making... The downside is... So this is the upside. So we have some nocturnal pals that are always going to be working. The downside is they still need beds, and they're in the beds, so I can't see where I can put the beds to make more beds. Alright, food box. Yeah, I'm glad I brought more food over. They're already starting to go nuts. Alright, the rest of that looks good. Where are you mining at? Okay, crazy. Good, so we're getting pure quartz going with ore. I don't see sulfur. Pull these out for now. Put them there. Yeah, so they do put them in random chests sometimes. Nobody pick them up. Is it morning already? How are you guys so stressed? Yeah! Why did they all wake up and then go back to bed? That's crazy. Yeah, so this is why we can't build more right now. They're just laying on top of each other. Damn, that sucks they got injured. What the heck is hitting us? Yeah, what is that? There's an egg over there. What the hell is that that's doing all the damage? I have no idea what's going on. You guys dead? Yeah, we have one dead. That's pretty, the giant tree. Okay, my pal found something. There's a 25. Yeah. That thing. That thing was apparently trying to breathe fire onto us. Venom gland. How the hell did that attack all the way up here? I have no idea. That's how we lost our pal. He'll come back. He just may be injured. That's kind of why I left my pal out that was flying, just so I could find whatever the hell's going on. Alright, Venom Glad can come with us. That's fine. Berry Plantation can be next. We don't want to build to the left of this because the Sulfur node, we want it to come back. So we really just want a little bit of space and then some berries for the plantation. In fact, we can kind of build them in between here. We'll do like this. Don't let me do it, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll do that. So we kind of have the three. Three is sustaining at my current base. So hopefully it's enough to sustain here. Good. They'll start planting. This is the other half we wanted to see. How? No. Infrastructure. Camera's getting a little wonky because I'm stepping on it. Okay, so that gives us 12. We can do another row. I always want to have more than I need. Just throw them? Huh! So let's hope this is sustainable enough on food. Good. Now you can see the top right. It's saying 12 out of 12 without everything being in red. It says take it to the PAL box. Sure. It's not any faster though. What are these? We do mining. Nope, wrong sort. Register the click. 1 for 1. Oh, we don't have to wait. Oh, he has a sprain. Sprain main. Movement speed is temporarily decreased. Provide medicine as soon as possible. Which we would if we knew, you know, all the ingredients to make the meds. So what's our max? 13? No, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, 13 pals working at the base. So we gotta make a bet at the other base then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 16. So the other base also just is missing a pal. That's fine. Okay, so next thing we need is the spa. Yeah, that's what the cryogenic coolant is. That's also aquatic pal fluids. We really just need aquatic pal fluids, wherever we can get that at. Which is why we have the farm going. Then there's the food farm that we're going, not the ranch. We also want this. So we just need 100 ingots to bring over. Let's go over here. Yeah. So we want 100 ingots and aquatic pal fluid. And we can also check the recipe for the upgraded hot springs as well, just to see if we can start making those. But I'm pretty sure those take pal fluids as well, too. So I can show you what I'm talking about. So in here, yeah, this is the item. And yeah, it takes 10. So it's 1 to 1. It takes ice organs as well as aquatic pal fluids. Oh no. So I don't have anything making ice organs either. And we need cement. So yeah, that's just not happening. We can't get the 3 that are made. Yeah, here we go. So our pals are taking it from the ranch and they're putting it in the chests, if you're wondering how that magic just happened. Ingots. Ingots is the other one we're looking for. Honestly, yeah, let's just take the 300. Then we'll just make another 300. We'll just make 200, to be honest. So we can do this. Then here's the refined ingots where we need the coal. Can we make... I think we could make the coal piece, can we not? Oh, we need 100 pieces. Alright, cancel this at the end. Put my coal back. There we go. Need 100 pieces of coal to get that started. Whew. Alright, we're probably going to go do that then, once we get the bases set up. As soon as I can get to a chest. Any open chest will do. Yeah, because I want my 14 coal to go in there. Or it can go in here, same with the venom gland. Alright, port over. Good, we're doing good on food still. Can't see with that big butt in my way. It's so funny. Alright, so the sulfur node spawns to the left over there. So we want to do... Where is it? This guy, Hot Springs. Honestly, though, we still might need room for beds. Let's get this over with. Oh, that's it. I only have enough for 3. That's fine. So that's going to help with sanity. This is the other thing that's really going to help. So because this is so small, it's out of the way. Kind of have it food adjacent. I don't know if I want it next to the food, though. I also don't know where the other nodes spawn. Let's put it here, I guess. We can always dismantle and move stuff around later, so don't be too annoyed. But I should have really took a screenshot before we mined everything, just so I know where to build everything at. I wasn't thinking. Not used to my pals being so efficient. Okay, so then at the other base, we gotta go make more beds. These actually being... Are we net positive or net negative on this food? 7, 28, 68. I think we're positive. Let me make another row of berries just to make sure. Mostly because we can. Yeah, it's berry plantation, right? Yeah, there it goes. There we go. Well, 5 and see, make sure that maintains. Here, no data for base facilities. That's funny. So we pretty much just want everything to mine. What isn't mining is going to be water and transport. Yeah, looks good. 2 Rexosaurus. So it put them in a weird order. You'd think they'd be together. I wonder if it did that because of the PAL box. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, they did the ordering based off this. Okay, so we do need to make medicine for weakened and sprained at some point. This combination should be the bare essentials for maintaining. So then you can also do this to help them out, right? Essentially, you're just doing that, and then they're shoving it in here. As long as we have... Give me that wood. As long as we have enough stacks, we should be okay. I don't care about how many... I don't care about cleanliness or ordering of them. They can throw it in wherever. What I do care about is stuff that they're not mining. I don't want to take an extra slot up needlessly. So plenty of slots. Let's give that a go. The big dude in such a little hot tub. Can't think of anything else. Let's technology. Can't think of anything else we would need to make. I mean, we could have better storage, sure. We don't need the expedition station. I guess we could, but it takes up a ton of space. We don't really need the crafting facilities. It might be worth doing coal. Yeah, coal is the only thing really that makes sense on this location as well. Same with getting the hardwood and high quality cloth going, but I haven't done that yet either. Okay, let's go on the hunt for coal. That's what's next. That's what we're going to do next, on the hunt for coal. So let's get our pal beds on this half the base now, make sure we're good so everybody's self-sufficient. We'll check on our base in a little bit too to make sure we have enough coal. So what do we have here? So I think in here we're also doing wooden board and nails. Oh, we don't even have the upgraded here. These are still the generics. Oh, how funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it registers 14. How does that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just 10. 10 out of 14, right? And then 10 out of 13. Yeah, so we're good on both sides. I thought the numbers were flipped. Yeah, it kind of is. See how the one says 10 out of 13 and then 14 out of 10? So the numbers are flip-flopped. So it's saying we have 10 out of 13 because we're missing 3 down here. But then it also then says 14 beds out of 10 pals. I don't like that. I wonder if they could fix that. Like, that seems like a weird bug. Why have them flip-flopped like that? It explains why my brain wasn't liking it. Alright, so what do we need to actually finish our upgrade? We need Sphere Assembly Line 2. Which is what requires the new circuit boards and refined ingots. That makes sense. That's why we need the quartz, is for circuit boards. And you need the coal for refined ingots. So let's go look for coal. I'm going to fix my seat because I keep raising my shoulders. And I don't need to. Okay, so if I remember correctly... That's nice to see. So if I remember correctly, yeah, there's some nice coal spots over here. But I want to check. So this is our new base. Yeah, this was the new coal spot. Was at the top right. So I want to check that spot next. And if we find coal on the way too, sure. All right. Now we can go battle and fight and do whatever. As I say that, we get no fight. Damn, that is not messing around. I'm switching out. I think more is going to pull, which is why we're switching out. Perfect. That was really good. That's why we're just using the hyper spheres. Because I don't want to risk getting into a drawn out battle and pull everything around here. Let's see if we can grab these one at a time. Good opening move. I'm just trying not to get struck down at this point. Alright, we got another one. I was like, where did Chillette go? Hell yeah. Got another one. We just need one more. Yeah. Two more in the bushes. Oh my god, there's two right there. What a magic trick. Oh, we need to switch that out. Okay, Chillette did not die. Still recover. Why I threw the Dine Blossom out was for the AoE, but I didn't know how that was gonna work. Okay, so one of those hit. I threw two. Oh my god, what a beast. Les Punk, let's go. He just threw his psychic attack power and just ended him. Yeah, we got the electric organ. Seeing if there's any other pals we killed. Yeah, there we go. Here's the other one we killed in that fight. Who's weak? Okay, we got 2 out of 5. Alright, we're just going straight east. Sweet! We can check out Warsec too. I've not seen him before. Go get him. Where does he think he's going? I love that grass move, by the way. The shotgun kind of thing. There we go. The Wombo Combo! Sat on him into my sphere. Good. Continuing east we go. Ooh. Mind if I do? Silver key, which is what we have for lockpicking. Alright, so not that direction. There we go. Oh! Not quite. Yeah. So not quite extreme right. It was a little left of that. What the hell schematic is that? Sword schematic. Nice. Continuing on our little coal journey. If you're wondering what I was looking at there, I was keeping an eye out for eggs. I saw that shiny. I didn't know if that was rock or eggs. It's the Peldium fragments. Okay, so these are only 20 or 34s. So it says we're right on top of what we're looking for. Looks like there might be coal in that corner. Yeah, okay, we got plenty of inventory space. Is that another... Oh no, I thought it was going to be another hedgehog. That's saying it's a snuggloo. Alright, I guess we can start pulling. Wait, am I... Ah, it's not even the tropical outfit. We have the right outfit on. It's still too cold. Holy cow. So we're gonna have to leave because of that? Warm me up. Okay, so we can't have Chillette out specifically because that puts us one digit into the cold too many. So that sucks. We're down a pal. Let's see what this does. 37. Hopefully our guy doesn't get one shot, our Grintail doesn't get one shot. That's not too bad. Try to drop a ball. Oh god. I'm just like slowly increasing Pal Spheres as to see what the highest will take. So it took a Gigasphere. That's lucky. I didn't think it would. Try another one. That actually hit? No way. Alright, come back. Alright, that wasn't too bad damage-wise. Nice! Getting some new pals. So this is the exciting part of this game that I really like. Is just forever on the hunt of new pals to see the base automation. Like, they did a great job with new pal into base automation for useful pal, into then just exploring some more. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know if he can win a 2-on-1. Pretty tanky, though. Oh, he's coming for me. Alright, we'll go one pal increase, or one sphere increase. We'll flip them out. That's not good. Okay, so we lost pal 1. Out. Ah, my dude got frozen. Try and at least make it so he doesn't fight a 2-on-1. Lespunk going nuts. Yeah, he didn't want it. Oh, there is an egg. Oh, but our Grintail's done. Let's see if it does it anyways. Let's see if we get a ×2 proc. It did! Oh my god! It actually worked. I didn't think it would work even passed out. Let's go. Okay. We still have our Van Worm for flying, so that's really good. So let's check out. There looked like this was a nest, hence the egg. Doesn't look like there's any other spoils of war other than just the pals we caught. But yeah, that's the excitement of this game, is what you just saw. Can I take on the pal? Can we capture it? Let's get back to the base and see what we got. It's that gameplay loop. Oh, there's a nice little summit over here. I want to fight that, but I want to get the fast travel first. Alright, here we go. What is this? Makeshift shotgun schematic. I do not know why it's sending me so cold. Oh, okay. So the worm is helping me stay warm. The Van Worm. What the hell did we get? Oh my god. The makeshift shotgun rare we cannot make. I think we can make that. To give you an idea, the makeshift shotgun I think was up here. Makeshift assault rifle. Yeah, so makeshift shotgun was 30. So now we can make the advanced version. Okay, let's fight this guy and see if we regret it. Switching to Lespunk just to see what we get. Good. Guy's not tanky, he's a bit glass cannon, but man, he does his job. I'm not waiting to see what that move does. That looks like a catch. Nice. This is why it's worth having a variety too, because I have Chillette in case we get too cold, and then I have Chillette in case we get too warm, and then I have Van Worm in case we get too cold. That's why it's nice to have an ice type and a fire type in the early to mid game. Alright, so we're back to looking for coal. So I think this was in part a lie. Yeah, because that's ore. Could fight that. Then we can go heal and recover a little. God. It like dropped immediately. How do I get to you? Can't even see you. Ha! They fly? Attack is highly effective. Oh, because I got Van Worm the fire. That was the Van Worm the ice. This makes sense now. Alright, let's finish fighting these then. So you want to capture 5 of every pal, because that helps you unlock EXP plus the statues. Which is really just faster movement, which makes the whole game go a little smoother. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm okay if he kills one, just because I don't want to fight the 2v1 for very long. That's fine. That should be enough. Oh, we need one more. Let's get above the trees. Is there one spawned? What is that we're seeing in the distance? Huh. Like, how far is that? Also, what is that? That statue bit. Alright, let's head to that first. So I believe that is a waypoint that we can fast travel to. So let's rest up a bit. Yeah, you got new stamina. So we can go there, teleport, and then we can head to the lava region, or the volcano region, to look for coal. Oh shit, is this coal down here too? Never mind, we might not need to go to the lava region. Holy shit. That's awesome. Alright, let's drop down. Very cool. So we need at least 100. I'd prefer closer to 300 because that gives us 3. That gives us 2 on the main base, 1 on the side base. But if we can't get to 300, I'll just take 1. No, it'll self-perpetuate. Get 1 going, it can make the other 2. So this will also help us get to the refined ingots, which will help us also get to the better pickaxe. Right now we're still on the metal one, not the refined metal one. Which is like an odd thing to say. Oh shit. Oh, you're fighting two. Seeing if he's okay or if we need to run. We can help him out a bit. See if this helps. This right here is why I love Chillette as well. Look at him just taking him on. Got hurt, but he did it. Sweet. Just need 2 more of those. The war sucks. Okay, so that got us 234. We're gonna mark the spot. Oh, it is marked on the map. We're gonna switch it to that mark, so we know it's a mining spot. So really, we could teleport from here to here, run to here, or teleport to here and fly up. Can we even fly with this much weight? Yeah, no problem. Wow. We'll just be overburdened. You can't jump or grapple or anything, but when you're over encumbered, that's why I wasn't sure if you could fly. Does this work? That does. That's a funny use as well, grapple in between the nodes. Speeds it up a little bit. Alright, let's try it again. It's too sensitive. Seeing if there's any nodes to grab too, or is this the last one? Looks like it's the last one. Oh, never mind. He is a fat bird. So they do cap ya. Alright, let's kill what we don't need. So let's kill the wood, kill the fiber. Let's sort. Just think that you can use it. We don't need the Paldium fragment. Technically don't need the ore. Technically don't need the wool. We can make that at home. The rest we need. Or I'd at least like to keep. So if that's the case, there's our 300 requirement. Let's drop this in case anybody wants it. Still fat. Okay. Let's do another. There we go. Okay, so that's the difference. Some half of a half. That gets us above 200.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I don't know if you saw that. I picked it up before I got on the bird. Yeah, there you go. So that works. So that gives us 263, which is really close to my 300 number that I wanted. And now we know we can come back over here for all of our coal needs. We're gonna drop halfway through this valley too, I bet. Yeah, I'm not as fast as I usually am, so there's still. So this is exactly why you want to invest everything into health and weight. You don't want to die, and you don't want this. So you're just over encumbered trying to grab a bare necessity to take it back to your base. So it looks like there's an egg down there. So when we crash, we'll grab that, then make our way back up to here. There's like an effigy up there too. All right, here we go. So first crashing. This is not going to help our weight issue at all. Imagine us bringing Grintail out, and then hopefully this gives us 2 huge dragon eggs, right? We're looking for 2. Ah, it only gave us 1. Okay. That's fine. Just look at the 1. Can't be too greedy, right? Can we even get up this? I didn't realize. Okay. It's like, I didn't realize how big this scaled. Yeah, we're definitely flying slower because we're over encumbered. We didn't quite make that ledge, but that's fine. As long as we're not falling, we're good. There's another trick you can do. You can use the gun while mounted. But I don't want to do that unless we see wind or something I have to pick up. Yeah, we see both. Perfect. Let's go this way. Will it let us jump? So normally it doesn't let you jump normally. Yeah, it doesn't. So normally you can jump up on these, but I wasn't sure what the wind conditions would let you jump on it. Okay, good. We can grapple on the white material of whatever this is. I don't know what the white material is made out of, but it's up the tower. And here we go. We can get on this. Oh no! We actually did not have enough stam. That's fine. We lucked out. We ended up getting halfway up. So we're not starting from the bottom. We're starting from 0 anymore. There we go. Oh, come on. Why is it saying I'm under you when I'm above? That was weird. All right. Assassin's Creed Breath of the Wild world's view style. I didn't even see there's the dome there. We just came from the white area, the snowy area. I missed the dome and the sand area. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I unlocked a huge amount of map. We're gonna have to start going to these meteor locations more often too. Nice, there's even some question mark, or whatever these are. Alright, let's head to the main base, see if we can heal up. Use our coal. Our newfound precious coal. Oh yeah, flip out, I say flip out our eggs, but I realized we are not fast. Just dropping whatever we have first. Alright, let's see what we got egg-wise. We already have the deer. That's just okay. Bird dash? I don't think we've had one of those before. Swee! Nice. We've had swees. These punk was born. Oh, there's nothing in that egg. Or incubator. Alright, now I can throw in these. Oh, no wonder. This egg alone was 50 pounds. Yeah, 40 minutes, I bet. Schematic can go over here. So it's nice that we were able to make all the hyperspheres. That really saved us today. Okay, we don't have any more eggs. We do have a little bit of quartz. I'm looking to see where the coal went. We need sulfur, too. There we go. There's what the coal went. So now we can split stack that. Actually, we don't even need to split stack it. It's in this box. So from here, this is ore. We still need ore. This is stone. We probably don't need stone anymore yet. We have 3 stacks of stone. So let's get rid of this for now. Disassembled. Boom. We're going to put in its place coal quarry. It overlaps because they're not the same size. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. We have to put a caddy corner? Yeah, this is going to be a little weird. Oh, maybe it was just tight fit. Which direction? So it works that way. There we go. Two minutes. I'm not sticking around for that. Yeah, I'm still not sticking around for that. Let them build it. So then we need ancient civilization parts, palladium fragments, coal, and stone. So palladium fragments, or palladium fragments and stone should already be over there. Coal we need to bring. Ancient civilization parts 10. Let's grab, I guess, like 2 stacks. Is that exactly 100? No way. Then we can grab the rest. I think it's over here. Because we get them a lot from these. So you just go into here. Yeah, see? Ancient civilization parts. So just take them. Send pals back out. Shove them back into here. And then we need 10. That works. I'll just grab half of that as well. And then go to the other base. So let's see if we can get coal farming this way. Which makes sense why you don't need coal farming base then, because I didn't realize you could just build that piece. Oh yeah, is this net positive or is this net negative? Yeah, net positive. So we're going to have our red berries grow, which is what you want. So those 5 will get watered, which will sustain our pals. Then we can just do coal quarry. I want it pretty close to where we teleported in. Let's do that. Okay, we do have some builders on this side too. Good, let us build it. What do we have missing? Okay, we still have berries on us. I don't know why our dudes are so low in health. We also have this to do. So Lee's Punk was a really good switching in. Dine Awesome, we may switch out. Maybe we just had not great luck with them, but Chillette I've been really impressed with. Lee's Punk I've been impressed with. Gridtail's there for the eggs, and Bandworm is just there for flying. It's a good combination of good and flying, as opposed to, what was the other flyer I first used? I'm looking for him just to give you a frame of reference. I actually don't see him. It's a good problem to have when you can't find a specific PAL in the sea of PAL box. They look like this, 'cause it's like a white flying type. There we go. Nightwings. Nightwings was the first version I used of this. That's why this one has the 1 mark on it. And Nightwings aren't bad, they're just okay. You know, Sand Tornado and 2 neutral attacks. They're just no worm. They're really scarfing down. I'm glad I built the other 2. I'm glad we have 5 here instead of 3. It lets me work it? That doesn't seem great. What if I just use the normal pickaxe? Nope. You actually have to hold to work it. Strange. Alright, next thing we're going to do is get a storage. Sure, we can put a metal chest down. I could put it to the edge here, but I'm going to pull it out a little bit just so when we get to the second coal, we can have that work. I'm helping this one out. I don't want to throw ancient civilization parts, but I do want to throw coal in there. Wait, how do you still have... Oh, that's just a space holder. That's right. We had exactly 100. That's how that worked. Alright, what level of coal do we need? Let's Google that real quick. At least mining level 3, which we should have. These guys should be mining level 5. Preferences? No. Here we go. 5. Yeah, it should just really be these guys. Let's go nuts on the coal. I really like these tom bats for mining and carrying everything around. It might be our last slot then too. Another tom bat. Let's just go this. Yeah, I was gonna say let's just go this route and do mining. We do not have another tom bat, but we do have an incineram. Oh, how funny. The land, or the Lavanders, have the hand of 3 with mining. They're like inverted. Snuglu, that's interesting that they're 2 and 3. What is this? 50 stam. Just not sleep and continue to work at night? Yeah, that. Insomnia is really good for workers. We didn't go over, right? That's 13 of 13. Yeah, 16 of 13, we're fine. We have +3 beds. Still not positive on food. How hungry is everybody? Yeah, these guys are monster eaters. Oof. Yeah, that's how the higher level pals get you. They're all monster eaters. Let's do another berry plantation or 2. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we have 6. That should be double what we need. Good. This is what I wanted. I wanted to acquire. Throw them in here. Good, so this is just all sulfur, quartz, and coal. So that way we're going to let this run. Server runs 24 hours. So we're going to let this run and see where we're at. We definitely need more hot tubs. We definitely need this all picked up too. So we need to make sure like this gets picked up. Maybe just have one guy transfer. Let's do that. This one. You can transfer. You're transferring water. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we have a ton of transfer, but not a, but they're all double dipping on jobs. Yeah, I guess the game will figure it out. We got 3 on coal. Barrier production I don't want to stop. It's this stuff that's a little weird. What are you guys doing? Okay, so they're doing it. Just takes them a while. Okay, yeah, we'll just see what the automation does. We'll leave it at that. I know it's weird to have PAL slave labor as the automation, but welcome to this game. Alright, put the last little bit of coal in there. Let's check the other base. Let's see if this gets mined at all. It is not. So same thing, you can go over here to your little station. There we go. That's the view I'm looking for. So I want coal. Who can do coal? Ah, okay, so they're mixed jobs. So we don't have a dedicated miner on this side. We moved them all to the other side, and with purpose. So we still need mining on this side. Let's throw an incineram down here. Then we'll have to go catch more pals, really. Still doing good electricity. Have a bunch of eggs that are looking to hatch. We can throw this in. So really we just need to get like medicine going and like this stuff going. How are we doing on fluids? Yeah, 41. Already have 41 PAL fluids going. So this will be a good solution too. So yeah, I'll keep working on the base stuff. Next time we play, we'll see if we can, which should be Wednesday, by the way. We should see if we can get some more Syndicate Towers done. This is level 20, this is level 10. I don't know if it's just every 10 levels. Rain Syndicate Drilling Rig at 30? Yeah, like there's just a bunch of exploration we have to do. Whether it's these drilling rigs, whether it's these things, get more fast travel points, explore more, check these little coal spots. You can tell there's a ton of maps to the left to explore. And even though the map I do have explored, there's still like these little pieces we can grab. So, yeah, so just tons more to do. I think we're good on pals. Yeah, we're still missing our one. Oh, I probably sent it out, didn't I? Oh no, he didn't actually join. Yoink. Back on the team. He'll heal up now. He's already revived. Sweet. Okay, so I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern. We're a little over time, or we're at time really. So we're gonna call it a night. If you like this kind of content, make sure to follow on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. All the stuff gets uploaded to YouTube. Thank you everyone for watching. I think I had a total of 6 of you watching today. I saw a high of 3 on Kick and 3 on Twitch. So thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate the support. And yeah, we'll be doing Palworld Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then this Sunday we should continue with the Elliott game. So that's the plan. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good night. Okay, so I came back. So I saw we have 2 viewers still in Twitch. So I want to see if I could raid somebody. Yeah, you guys are still there. So let's see what we can do. So 9 viewers. I'm looking to see who is like the least amount of viewers. 4 viewers. Okay, we got 2 4 viewers. Who's the uptime? This guy's only been on for an hour. Oh, 2 viewers. Let's give this a try. Oh, wouldn't let us do it. All right, we'll try one more raid.
I didn't think I was gonna murk them right away. I just murked it right. Do those come from day, man? Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun. You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. A day, man. What's up, Loot Liege? The raid, how you doing? Welcome in. Assume you're doing a little Palworld yourself. So, that sucks, because those things have to have spawned from the meteor. And then I just murked him right away. Hey, I appreciate it, Welcome in. How goes the Palworld for you? Damn, that means I gotta wait for another meteor to strike to potentially see those. Unless it tells me. As far as you've been going, hey, I got it when it first came out, and then it's been like 2 years since I picked it up, so I started playing again. Caught 115 different pals. Yeah, exactly. Everybody started picking it up again, so it was like, let's give it a try. Anyways, have a good night. I appreciate it. Get some good rest. Oh, okay. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Loot Liege. I'll be sure to drop one back for you. You do appreciate it. And welcome in, everybody. I'm Just Because Nick Variety Streamer.
Sweet. So we made a friend. So I was Just Be Coots. We handed off our raid, and I just thought that'd be cool. So yeah, whenever we get Twitch raid or Twitch followers, I'll just raid them onto the next channel, whatever game we're playing. So yeah, that was cool. Have a good night, everyone. I appreciate you supporting the channel. I will have to check on YouTube to see what it looks like too.